Cup-winning Senators, this team looks to bring back winning traditions to the Canadian capital of Ottawa.
Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick right before game time here. It's an interesting sport in that sometimes your best players only wind up playing a third of the time, but boy, do they ever make a contribution.
And that's why the other two-thirds, Doc, have to be important. Team game, hockey, that's exactly what it's all about. But when you have star players, those are the guys that get the meat of the minutes, the most important minutes in order to allow you to win hockey games.
Kane's probably going to be one of those players on the ice in those high-pressure situations. He told me before the game he really enjoys the challenge. Expect to see him in those crucial minutes.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. In goal is Craig Anderson, Illinois-born, once played for the Chicago Jets, the Chicago Freeze, and the Chicago Blackhawks. Has traveled much farther from home since, and successfully so. Corey Crawford grew up in Montreal watching Patrick Waugh, who was a playoff marvel. No Blackhawks goalie has more playoff wins than Crawford. In the regular season, half a dozen 30-victory campaigns. Face-off number 1 gets us underway. Duchesne sent to the big center ice circle for Ottawa. Taves gets the nod for the Blackhawks. The opening face-off has begun. Eddie Olczyk alongside. Ray Ferraro down where it's a lot colder. I'm Mike Emrick. Got that pass in his own end. Got it on his stick in the slot. And a save. Moving it to Taves. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Skill play by Stone. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Wonderful save. Takes that pass from the other point. Not tested too much, made the save. Pass comes to him from the crease. The Senators with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Wow, what a hit. What a mean-spirited hit. He'll be taken to task for that one.
Duchesne's been rocked by that big hit. He's not getting up.
Defensive gem with the stick. Wonderful stop.
Duchesne's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
A little under 7 minutes have been played. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. Chicago's got another win. Shot on goal. That shot came from just 6 inches.
You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Lets it go. Great block. To the point with it. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Had it away. Possession in the zone. Lobs it. Collected in the corner. To Murphy. Point to point. Shoots it. Save with the pad. They're getting ready to strike. Out of the blue line. Sends it. Puck sent over. Presses that attack. Oh, what a block.
With a pace like this, you know the game will stay open. If there's no whistles, as there hasn't been, the game will open up and there'll be more chances as we go along.
Great job in his own end with that interception. The Blackhawks are at the wing in neutral ice. Makes that play deep. Tremendous hit.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Looks ahead to start something. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Ottawa's looking to head man up the wing. Lets a shot fly. Took care of that one. Craig Anderson led the entire NHL in goals against during the last lockout-shortened season, a 1.69. What do shooters find hardest about it?
Finding the back of the net, Doc, when you have numbers like that.
The Senators prevail again. Gives it over to the point. Just inside the line. Shoots one. A gong shot there.
That's what we call a purpose shot.
Puck is thrown to Taves. Steps in from the neutral zone. Score!
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Chicago's been able to break the scoreless tie, but can they build on this? And they've won the faceoff. Chicago's winging it at neutral ice. Save there. Taken over again. Directing that one to Gabriel. And he dumps it in. Pitching it to Taves. Shoots one. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. Only one goal scored, lots of time left to play. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. 10 for Chicago and 3 for the Senators. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
First face-off of period 2. In that defensive zone, an important play. And he sends it to the net. And a save. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. He lost it, but got it back. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. Snapping a pass to Seabrook. Pitching this one to Saad. Lets a shot go. Great save. Ottawa's in their own end, setting things up. Carries it on in from center. On the outside, a shot. Save. Terrific determination by Jonathan Taves. Pass attempt to Kane. Has it in his own end. Laid on to Stone. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Anderson's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
A little under 6 minutes have transpired here in the second. It's a 1-0 game. Great defensive poke. On to Brown. Great stick save. Gets across, looks over his options. Got the iron. He tried to go top shelf. He got the crossbar with a shot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Blocker save. Hammers one. A brilliant save. He scores.
You want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area.
Anderson's rebound control hasn't been great over the last little while. This is another one. It's just sitting there, ready to be pounced upon.
Chicago's got their second goal of this game. There may be more. They've been heavily out shooting the opponent. The Blackhawks prevail on the draw. Puck sent down the ice. Icing is called, as it has been in this circuit since the late 1930s. And if you wonder why it's introduced, you can blame the New York Americans, but they're not around anymore, and the Boston Bruins, and they certainly are. Ottawa's got that win. And a save. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play. Ottawa's got it again. Shoots one. Went too high. Great chance there. A slot wrister. Had it away with authority. Trying to go to Kemp. And he shoots. Wonderful stop. Ottawa's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. And they've got a 2-on-1 here. It's all on his shoulders. Save there. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win.
This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Ottawa's got that face-off win. Looking to Shabbat. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Taves with the big hit. The bench jumps to their feet. Anytime a skilled guy makes a hit like that, the bench gets stirred up.
Passing one off now to Bodker. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Angled in by Taves. And now it's directed to Brown. Brings it in for an attack. Fires a shot. The pad came in handy that time. Got it back out of the zone. And it is icing called on this play, and so we'll have a face-off all the way back.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Ottawa's got it. Goes back deep for it.
Last minute of play.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Drives ahead. He got him close in. That's a terrific save. He got rid of it. That puck tipped into the bench area. They can't play it there. Wouldn't it be something if they could?
An in-close chance has to be delivered quickly. Too slow here by the shooter, and the goalie gets across to make the save on the backhand D.
And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. Always interesting to look at the shots on goal, and they are interesting here. 20 for Chicago. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
The Senators, Doc, trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
Chicago's penalty killing unit still with a responsibility here as the period begins. The breakaway. As that measured.
The Hawks have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Chip to Gabrick. A shot, save, score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Now this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you could see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
Edzo, this has to be frustrating. You're in front of the puck, you feel it hit you, and you assume it's in front of you somewhere. However, this one's in the back of the net.
The Senators are doing a wonderful job of fighting their way back into this game. They're only behind by one and just one shot away from getting a tie. Ottawa's along the wing at center ice. Shoots one. Save.
1 minute, 5 seconds.
Ottawa's quick on the draw. Slid to Ryan. Twist one. Wow, what a glove save. Sods headed to neutral ice. And he gains the zone. They score!
The defense was a step slow, not able to get in front of that long wrist shot.
The goalie can't cover everything. 5-hole is always a pretty good option.
The Blackhawks have struck for another goal. They've built a 2-goal lead here early in the third period. All of hockey life is timing, and theirs is terrific.
Blackhawks goal scored by number 20.
Propelled to Stone.
Assisted by number 7. Brent.
Gathered up again by Sebra.
Corey Crawford. Time of the
Chicago's
goal.
looking to head man up the wing.
Did what he's paid to do. Puts one on. Oh, what a wonderful block that was.
Can't get a shot on. That one's deflected. Chicago's continuing to probe up the wing.
Got the save there. Leads that charge into the zone.
Went to the backhand.
Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Chicago's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone.
Good save.
Ottawa's skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone.
From the outside, the big pillows came in handy. Couldn't get it out.
Got it right back.
Save! Shot it back out of his own end. Somebody got in early, and so offside is called.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just over 8 minutes remaining in the third.
The Hawks have scored 3 of the 4 goals.
And that's a face-off win.
Huge hit in open ice.
Oh, that hit sends a message.
The pad flashed out to turn that aside.
And he steps in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Moving it to Brown.
Good shooting place.
Score! They're back to within 1.
A snapshot is between a slap shot and a wrist shot, and that is textbook snapshot hockey. He finds the back of the net.
Crawford's pretty dejected. He thought he had the top portion of the goal covered, Edzo. He does not.
The Senators are now back to within 1 with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. The Hawks with a center ice face-off win.
By number 21.
That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Number 75. Dylan DeMello. Time of the goal. 14 minutes.
From the right side to the middle, right on his tape. He's got that pass at the point. Fires! Score! Oh, a thrilling return. We're tied, and still some time.
I guess at this point, guys, it doesn't really matter what the game looks like. It's back to even square, and we'll find out who's going to take the lead next.
Ottawa's come up big on another face-off.
Can start the attack going in the zone. And it's a good pickup.
Puck is thrown to Gustafsson.
23 seconds.
Lets it go.
Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
They win the draw. Now can they get it out?
Ottawa's setting up an offense from the wing. Things are heating up with that hit.
Stone's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
We hit the final minute of play, and we are still tied. Hits the post.
A penalty has been called, and the game could hinge on this. Chicago's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Senators get another opportunity on the power play. They have connected once already.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed 1 power play goal.
Routine save, but a necessary one.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season.
The Senators skated up on the side.
Keith's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. And he is shooting.
Great save.
Gets a little drop off from the goalie here.
Enormous hit. He's crushed.
There's a phrase in hockey, hit or be hit. That's exactly what happened.
Snaps one in there.
Save.
A tremendous back and forth through 3 periods. Perhaps a decision will come in sudden death overtime.
Fans, tonight, the home team blimp is dropping $50 gift.
The Senators, on the strength of this play, have brought a tie into extra time. Overtime is after this.
Has it all.
Chicago's still got more penalty time to kill off. The power play will reset as it's picked up by Marian Gaborik. Directing that one to Gaborik. Gains the zone.
Shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
The Blackhawks at a critical point in the game have killed off the penalty.
What a tremendous hit. Game on his stick. The referee has signaled a penalty shot.
No hesitation at all, Doc, by the official to make the penalty shot call on the trip from behind on the attacking player on the breakaway.
Ottawa's going in for the victory.
Crawford's able to make the save on the most exciting play in hockey, the penalty shot. Shooter made a good shot, just not good enough.
Just under 3 minutes left to go in the period. Game tied at this point, 3 goals apiece. They won it. Now what can they do? What a move on that one with the stick. Pitching it to Taves. Nicely into the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Perfect pass.
Watch out. A big hit.
He got steamrolled there in the open ice. Thought he had more room to slide by.
Could it be? Snaps one. What a big breakaway stop.
And there's a delayed penalty call. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play?
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
It is a rare power play that is a 4 against 3, but that's what we have right now, and it begins. They won that faceoff. Can they clear it?
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Is able to move on in.
Score! Game over. Overtime winning goal. And that's the end of the game. It was a great time. The game has ended. Oftentimes games will end with a special teams performance. But a shorthanded winner, that's odd.
You could see that goal coming, Doc. They were so aggressive while with the man advantage. They gave up the shorthanded chance and lose in overtime.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now. Very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.